AITA for telling a friend if she doesn't dress modestly she's not coming to my wedding? I am 23F and I'm getting married to my fiancé 25M in March. I sent out the invitations for the wedding before the Christmas holidays, but now one friend, Ellie, has taken issue with the dress code. Fiancé and I are both practicing Muslims who both have several close non-Muslim friends. We have managed to find a masjid that is able to perform our nikah, religious marriage, as well as being registered to perform the civil marriage. Now obviously, since the actual wedding is going to be in a masjid, we ask all our guests to dress respectfully and be covered. None of our other friends or relatives, those who don't usually follow the rules of modest dress for either men or women in their day-to-day, have had an issue with this. Ellie has taken issue with the dress code. I tried to explain it nicely to her at first that it's a place of worship and she needs to be respectful of that, but she's just getting more and more aggro about it. Yesterday she messaged me to say she would wear whatever she wanted and I would have to deal with it. I messaged her back and said, Ellie, I can't make you dress appropriately, but if you don't, then you can't come to the wedding. Now she's texting the GC saying I'm excluding her from my wedding for stupid reasons and that I have an agenda against her for being an atheist. I've known her since she was 17 and this has never been how she behaved, so now I'm wondering if I'm being a bridezilla in Ta. It's your wedding. In Ta, I am an atheist. If I go to a religious wedding I wear clothes that are appropriate. I won't wear religious clothes, like a cross. But if you want my collarbone and wrist covered, that's fine. It's showing respect for other people's traditions and cultures. NTA. I'm a full-on dance in the moonlight. Stay up all night on Yule. Practicing pagan. If you invited me, I would wear what you asked. Especially during the religious part of the ceremony that takes place in a religious house. Conversely, if you told me you were getting married in your mama's backyard, we're gonna take turns on a slip and slide, and to show up in shorts and flip-flops, I'd do that too. Weddings are to celebrate the couple, and that includes celebrating and honoring their culture. Congrats on your upcoming wedding. NTA. Being an atheist is irrelevant. She wants to attend a religious service. And of course she has to conform to the faith's dictates about dress whilst doing so. NTA. As an atheist, this is BS. I would respect whatever customs my friends practice, and especially on a special day such as this. You're not being a bridezilla. Please don't let Ellie make you feel like you are one. She is trying to make this about her for whatever reason. Jealousy maybe? Seems extremely selfish and not something a friend would do. It's perfectly reasonable of you to ask her to either abide by the dress code or not attend. Sorry you're having to deal with this. I hope you have an amazing day. Purple Heart. Text the GC since she's trying to take this public. Ellie. My wedding will be a religious ceremony and I have asked my friends and loved ones to respect the tenets of our beliefs and rules of the mosque. I understand as an atheist you feel covering your arms goes against your beliefs. And I respect that. You will be missed on the day. She's being ridiculous. NTA. NTA. Looser fitting clothing that covers the arms and legs. No shorts or sleeveless shirts for either gender isn't inherently religious or sexist. As an atheist, I'd object to having to buy and wear religious garb. But that isn't what you're asking. I'm not excluding you from my wedding for being an atheist. I'm excluding you for being an asshole. NTA. NTA. And that's coming from an atheist. I've been to Christian, Jewish, and Muslim houses of worship and dress appropriately. Not because I believe their rules, but because by not doing so would look bad on the people who invited me. That's just bad manners. NTA I'm an atheist, and when I get invited to somewhere religious, wedding, baptisms, etc., I usually either ask or do a quick Google search to see what's appropriate to wear. This person is being ridiculous. I've read your comments about what "dress modestly" means, and she's acting like you're telling her she has to don a niqab instead of dress like she's going to be a cold room. NTA. NTA. You get to set your own standards for your wedding. And people who object to it are invited to not attend. It's not about her being an atheist, it's not about her at all. It's about what you want for your wedding. NTA. Ellie is not much of a friend if she is unwilling to dress a certain way for the length of a wedding ceremony. After you have your Ellie-free wedding and a lovely honeymoon, reevaluate the friendship. You may have time before the wedding to do so. NTA. Being atheist doesn't mean being disrespectful of the beliefs and customs of others. She can dress appropriately or not come. NTA. It's a wedding. Weddings have dress codes. And it's in a masjid, which presumably has its own dress code. Many cultures and countries will not admit you into a house of worship if you're dressed inappropriately. Moreover, weddings are allowed to have dress codes. That's not singling anyone out. I'm an atheist too, but I still put on slacks to go see St. Peter's Basilica and other churches in Italy. If I hadn't, they would have refused my entry. She doesn't sound like an atheist so much as an anti-theist. She's deliberately stirring up drama. Tell her to stay home and enjoy your less drama-filled wedding. I'm an atheist. I tend to find the religious obsession with clothing types to be trivial at best. But at the end of the day, it's your wedding, your rules, and you're clearly not targeting her. If she can't grow up and GRT with the program, she can stay home. NTA. If it's in masjid, she won't be able to enter. If she is not modest, the clergy will prevent her to enter. You need to tell her this. It will be out of your control. NTA. It's basic courtesy to follow dress expectations at special events like weddings. I left the church I grew up in but occasionally attend while visiting my parents. And I wear what they consider modest. When I visited St. Peter's Basilica, I put on a cardigan because covering shoulders is required. You're not telling her to change how she dresses all the time. Just at this one event. I'm sorry, your friend seems to be putting her feelings about clothes over your friendship. NTA. I'm a complete atheist, traveled through Turkey and went in at least 15 mosques. Wore head covering, top and skirt to the floor each and every time. You respect I'm atheist, and I will respect your rules in your place of religion. It's quite simple. NTA. It's a place of worship. I went to a mosque once for a school event. Long story. And we all covered our hair with scarves, etc. Even though none of us were Muslim. It's out of respect for the religion being practices there, whether you personally agree with their practices or not. You are NTA. Shouldn't be hard for a friend to show you some basic respect.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.